A finished blower may look like one product, but manufacturing quality is created through a chain of handoffs. Material identity, process settings, dimensional checks, balance results, assembly controls and final tests must stay connected. In this factory tour, we will follow one lot traveler from incoming components to a released shipment and show what a serious buyer should verify at every gate. The route begins at receiving. Match the supplier and purchase order, identify the material or component, count the quantity and inspect its condition. Then record a clear decision: accept, hold, or reject. A rack full of parts proves inventory exists, it does not prove grade, revision, or conformity. Identity must survive repacking, movement, and partial use. Next, flat material and purchased pieces become the blower air path. Blanking, forming, and joining establish the housing profile, inlet relationship, and mounting datums. The buyer does not need to prescribe every machine, but should identify the critical geometry, the measurement method, and the process reaction when a result drifts. Repeatability matters more than a dramatic single production shot. The rotating group adds another chain of risk. Hub fit, impeller geometry, shaft relationship, joint integrity, and runout influence clearance, vibration, and service life. Control the datums used during assembly and record checks before downstream work hides the interfaces. A visually smooth wheel is not enough, concentricity and the accepted connection method need objective evidence. Electrical or motor subassemblies need their own controlled recipe. Depending on the design, that can include winding parameters, insulation system, lead preparation, connection, routing, and electrical checks. The important point is configuration control. The process instruction, material revision, and test criteria must match the exact model being built. Similar-looking motors are not automatically interchangeable. Inspection should stop defects before they travel. Define each critical-to-fit feature, its datum, method, gauge identity, sampling rule, and acceptance limit. Record an actual result or a controlled attribute decision, not just a signature. Gauge calibration matters, but so do fixture condition, operator method, and measurement environment. A pass mark without a traceable method is weak evidence. Balancing is a measured correction process, not a cosmetic step. Record the initial unbalance, correction plane and method, correction made, residual result, and acceptance basis. ISO 21940-11 establishes procedures and tolerances for rigid rotors, but the applicable quality grade and operating conditions still have to be defined for the product. The factory footage provides context, the traveler carries the result. During final assembly, control fastener torque where it is critical, verify rotating and stationary clearances, protect wiring from edges and motion, fit guards and labels, and confirm the released configuration. The strongest traveler is connected to the exact work instruction revision and tool identity. If rework occurs, the record must show what changed and which checks were repeated. End-of-line testing must begin with a defined pass or fail rule. At minimum, the plan may address rotation, electrical input, and abnormal vibration. Airflow and pressure verification depend on product and contract requirements. A short spin test is not automatically a certified performance test. Rated aerodynamic claims require an appropriate method, setup, instrumentation, and controlled data, not a factory floor impression. Now connect every result to one serial number or lot. The record should show who performed the operation, when it occurred, which tool or gauge was used, the result, and any exception. A nonconformance needs a visible loop through segregation, review, disposition, rework, and re-verification. Traceability is useful only when it can reconstruct the real product history. Manufacturing control continues after the machine stops. Remove debris, protect finished surfaces and openings, block the blower against movement, manage moisture risk, include the correct accessories, and identify the shipment. Then verify the packaging against handling and transport conditions. A product that passed final inspection can still reach the customer damaged if the last handoff is uncontrolled. During a supplier audit, do more than walk the aisle. Follow one physical unit, sample its incoming, process and test records, match gauges and tools to calibration status, trace one nonconformance, and confirm the released configuration and packing against the order. ISO 9001 emphasizes controlled processes, documented information, evaluation, and improvement. For a focus blower audit, start with your duty point, configuration, critical characteristics, and required evidence package.